Hi everyone, welcome to Rennsport. We've got some brand new content dropped overnight. It's the Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia. Very familiar, of course, if you're a Formula 1 fan. They've been coming here for a few years. Always a controversial place to come to, of course, but that's another discussion for another day. In a Formula 1 car, this place is like a massive oval for them. Really only a couple of spots where they properly get on the brakes. The rest of the circuit for an F1 car is just trust the arrow, point it towards the walls and hope for the best. Good fun though for hot lapping, that's no doubt about it. It's amazing how different a circuit can be in a lower class of car. We're in a GT3 Audi here, and you actually have to use the brakes and use the steering and watch those next lot of apexes. Very, very different feel to the circuit. Actually very fun to drive. I mean, it's fun in a Formula 1 car as well, which is very different because you're going so fast. And this corner here in an F1 car is like 270 kph, just bonkers level of speed going on. Sometimes when you slow everything down, you sort of appreciate the circuit as well. This is a great corner up here, the big banked hairpin at the top of the circuit. Just enough of a little bit of a camber in the road there to carry the car around. The circuit looks pretty good, lots of detail. This Rennsport still suffering a few little graphical glitches here and there. Especially very bad popping up in the distance with some of those objects that are way off in the distance. Things like the fence aren't quite clear as well around the circuit, but in terms of overall detail and how the circuit feels in terms of being alive, looks absolutely fantastic. You can of course drive it at night time as well, which we're mainly used to with Formula 1. They run the qualifying and the race of course during the night mainly. And everything's lit up like a Christmas tree. And that corner there again, an F1 car is just a flick to the left and a flick to the right. And these cars you actually have to slow down. The DRS zone here for the F1 cars. That's a super fast layout. Very dangerous. Walls, right next to you there. One little thing goes wrong and it's all over. We have seen some massive crashes here in the Formula 1 cars over the years. I'm trying to do some B-roll shots here of some of the stuff going around the circuit. There's a lot of detail going on. Rennsport actually looks pretty good, to be honest. It drives actually very well. Ignoring all the other stuff about the monetary stuff and how they're doing their policy of selling the game. All that stuff aside, it actually does drive very, very well. Fantastic force feedback. Very heavy steering, which I do like. Lots of detail coming through the wheel. Definitely drives better than, I would say, ACC, which of course I don't like, as everybody knows. Drives better than Automobilista 2 at the moment. We'll of course see what the LMS 2 update is like when the 1.6 comes out. This actually does drive quite well. Just fantastic corner. That love, just dip the car in. Let it take the camber of the road. Still a fairly small car selection, of course, in Rennsport. Very much focused on the GT3 and LMDH cars at the moment. Super expensive DLC as well, of course. You want to buy a Founders Pack, that's going to set you back quite a bit. Only brought the lowest level. This content, I believe, is free though, the Jeddah Circuit, for everybody to try. Definitely worth jumping. I think the way the car drives is really good. Really is fantastic detail. You've got to ignore everything else around the game. Also ignore all the noise about everything else going on around it and where it fits in the landscape, all that sort of stuff. In terms of the driving game, it actually drives very, very well. Nailed that last corner quite nicely. Alright guys, there's a quick look there at Jeddah. Jump on, try Rennsport. It's mainly free to play. And jump on and see what you think. Thanks for watching as always, and take care.